is so much talent out there that doesn't get discovered, and I never really know.
I play a character called the Fixer. His actual name is Arthur Kentfield, and he owns a nightclub here. He's a bit of a, I suppose, Sinatra-esque kind of throwback, very kind of suave, sophisticated, has the appearance, very charming, perhaps a man about town a little bit, and very smooth. He owns these nightclubs, and he has a relationship with one of the leads, played by Giana, whose character's name is Sophia.
Everything was different for him.
The way the story works is, the story is really about these two girls and their friendship over many years. And at one point, their friendship, they become estranged, and Nina, played by Bing Bing, doesn't really know what's happened to Sophia. So she walks into one of these clubs that owned by the Fixer. And, well, that gives you a good idea about who he is, the Fixer. He can get anything done. And all of a sudden he's performing, and he goes up to Sophia, his friend, and gets her up to dance. And then they have this passionate kiss on the dance floor, and she's sort of like, okay, who is this guy? Who's my friend now? I don't even know who you. She's very sort of upset and confused by the whole thing, and realizes just how far they've drifted apart. So that's sort of where my character plays. So he's largely mysterious.
You know, I only in the last couple of years, well, we just bought an apartment.
Wayne, the director, said, it'd be great if you just broke into Chinese. I said, that would be great. I don't speak Chinese. Oh, you'll learn it. It took me a long time to learn those lyrics. And then I thought I'd learnt them. And on the way here on the plane, I was just very quietly singing them to my friend Wendy, who's the producer. And she says, have you learned? I said, yeah. So I sang it, and she, at the very first couple of syllables, she was like, great. And then she said, like, what? And I said, you didn't understand a word? And she went, no. So I basically could have just done my pidgin Chinese, and it worked. But I think I got at least one take. Yeah, it's a cameo role. I think it's probably 3-4 days of shooting. It's a fairly small role, but it's a fun one. I mean, last night we were shooting down here, and with this big band, I mean, probably 20-piece band. Mr. Chang, who is the leader of the band, has been the leader of the Paramount Band for years. He's a very, very famous conductor. And I did pinch myself a little bit, coming here, singing, a bit of dancing, you know, it's been fun. I don't know what they say about Wendy. I can only tell you what I know of her, and she's the most generous, thoughtful, fun, very energetic, bright, incredibly bright, funny person that I've ever met. And we were just shooting outside, and she was carrying my tea for me. She goes, I said, oh, I think I might tell a few people I had Wendy Murdoch carrying my tea during. She says, I'm happy, no problem. You know, she's a very good producer too. She's very hands-on, and you know, Wendy gets things done. But we're very close family friends, so I know her from that perspective. So when she asked me to do this, I remember she said, I want you to do a small role in the film. And I said, great. And privately I was thinking, I said, I hope I really like it, because that could be awkward if I don't, you know. And luckily I did. I thought the script was terrific, so it was easy. But she's been very, very good to me and Deb. You know, when we were moving back to New York, she was always very generous and very helpful, and we were good friends with their children and vice versa. So
everything was different for